Guys, what's up? It's your boy Crypto Marco, yet again with another awesome video on the topic of cryptocurrencies. The currency-friendly bank employee from around the corner told you to stay away from because he said that stocks are awesome. Anyway, into this video, we're going to talk about 11 tools you should use when trading cryptocurrencies. Well, you don't have to use them, but they're kind of useful. A few of them I don't use. I know some friends of mine who use cryptocurrencies, who use those tools and who say that without them they couldn't live. So I'm going to introduce them to you. If you're new to cryptocurrencies, you're certainly going to find some useful information in this video. If you do, make sure to leave this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And I really hope you learned something from this video. So let's get into it. And the first thing we're gonna talk about is Blockfolio. Blockfolio offers complete cryptocurrency management with easy-to-use tools to keep track of all your cryptocurrency investments. Get detailed prices and market information for individual currencies on your entire portfolio all in one. So as you can see, you have a nice portfolio overview. You can even set price notifications. So when say maybe you don't want to toggle automatic orders that order when a certain price has been hit, you could just set price notifications so that you get a notification when a certain price has been hit. And you have over 2,000 cryptocurrencies, chart and order book, latest news stories, global coverage, and here are some screenshots. And I think it's for free. I think there's actually only one app that costs something if you use it, but it's also premium. Then you have Bittrex, Binance, and EtherDelta. These three are exchanges to buy altcoins. I mean, you could buy everything, but these are the three main exchanges that are being used for altcoins. Me personally, today I used Binance to invest into some substratum. If you don't know what substratum is, check it out. I made a video I think a week ago on Substratum, basically a company that's making that's trying to make the internet decentralized. Pretty interesting, and I think that it's gonna go up. So I just invested something. Let's see what's gonna happen with that. Then you have Coinbase. Maybe you heard of it. So Coinbase is the #1 spot where people who are kind of new and aren't that much into the cryptocurrency game buy their first Bitcoins probably. Although Coinbase does have a big downside, and that is that how should I say it? The convenience of Coinbase is that you have to pay kind of high fees. So GDEX, for example, is being used by is basically Coinbase. Like Coinbase and GDEX are one company. By the way, that high point though, 8,700. What the hell? Anyway, if you're trading with GDEX, if you're making use of this limit function, you're creating the market, so you're not paying fees when buying cryptocurrencies. On the other hand, you can buy Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Litecoin on Coinbase. You're paying a ton of fees, and I must really say that really sucks. So if you have if you have an uncle who wants to get into cryptocurrencies, just tell him, yeah, buy some at Coinbase and leave me alone. So it's because it's just simply super convenient. Like you can only buy, sell, and send them, and that's pretty much it. And the convenience is obviously something that's very comfortable. You don't have to do a lot. You can make a lot of mistakes. The disadvantage is obviously that you're paying fees for that kind of convenience. Also, please note that when you want to buy cryptocurrencies on Coinbase, you have to go through a verification process. So you can't just put in your email address and then buy. Depending on where you're from, you have to upload a video of your passport, like just your passport, the front of your passport, the back of the passport, you holding the passport, maybe some bills. I live in Germany where private data is really strictly regulated, so I have to upload a lot of stuff. On first glance, you might be like, oh, what the fuck, I don't like that, but it's actually a good thing because the more data they want from you, the more seriously you can take a company, because if a company isn't taking that much data, then it's probably not that legit. So I made the experience that trading platforms where you can just like put in your email address, put in a password, and then start from the bat. I don't think that that's ideal. And if a transaction platform is asking you for passports and IDs, I think that's good, because then you know that they're playing by the book and that they're being strict with their policies, what they have to do. That all-time high, man. We hit the 8,700 US dollars price. Coinigy, this is the one I talked to you about. So you can, as you can see, you have over 45 exchange platforms you can choose from. Coinigy is something that I don't use, but I have friends who use it. It's premium, so I don't know if you can use it for free, but it costs like 20 bucks a month. So and it's really great for chart analysis. So you can use it to display some charts, then you can draw some fancy lines and do some chart analysis and pretend like you know something about chart analysis, and people think you're an expert. No, seriously though, I mean, chart analysis are not bad, but there are people out there just analyzing the shit out of charts and pretending like they know something, while chart analysis is, in my opinion, oftentimes a great way of just interpreting something into charts that just isn't there. So you have to be really careful with that, even when stock gurus or marketing gurus are interpreting charts on television, like trying to see some patterns. At the end of the day, you can't predict the future, so be careful when you're doing chart analysis. But if you do, you can use Coinigy, but it's only worth it if you're like really trading a lot. Like if you're trading only a few dollars here and there, I would strongly advise you not to invest in Coinigy, because you're paying $20 a month, I think. Another one is OnChain FX, which is kind of similar to CoinMarketCap, but you have some more settings you can put in. You have some filters, then you can choose some columns that you can maybe disable some kind of columns or enable some columns. I also think that this graphic illustration of the market looks very interesting. So let's see what was the most traded in the last 24 hours. So you can see that Ethereum was quite traded a lot, and the daily winners and the daily losers. So as you can see, OnChain FX is a nice page to wake up to and see and get a nice overview over what's happened on the market for a day. So when you're waking up, you took a shit and then you drink your coffee, I think that OnChain FX isn't bad. Then classic, the mother of all cryptocurrency videos, CoinMarketCap, and rightly so, because you have just pretty much every cryptocurrency out there. Just type it in, no matter how exotic it is on CoinMarketCap. You can take a look at the market cap, see that it's right now, it's surging like there's no fucking tomorrow. So there's many information that you can see from this. Actually, to be honest, no, there isn't that much information. If you want more information, I recommend you look up CoinCheckup, which offers you can see how much the price has changed in 1 hour, 24 hours, and 7 days, and that everything in one window. So that's pretty cool. And when you click on a certain cryptocurrency, you're able to see how much it has changed in percent and calculate a return of investment. So you can see that the total return of investment on Ethereum is out of the chart. If you would have invested from the beginning, but you can also see certain time frames, like when it would have been smart to invest in Ethereum, for example. And last one is fork.lol, which I use a lot when I made videos on Bitcoin Cash and comparing them. I mainly used it to compare the fees to show how outrageous the Bitcoin fees are compared to Bitcoin Cash. Although since this was the day when Bitcoin hit a pretty hard dip, and a lot of people bought Bitcoin at 5,600, so that's why the transaction fee was so high. But as you can see now, things are normalizing, and the transaction fees are getting lower and lower. And it's, to be honest, like, it's a graphical, just great way to show how much more expensive shit is when you're using Bitcoin compared to Bitcoin Cash, for example. So these were my top 11 tools that I'm using for cryptocurrencies. Do you have some tools you use that I maybe haven't shown in this video? If you do so, leave a comment down below or leave some feedback or questions. Among everybody questioning and leaving a nice comment, I'm giving away a small amount of Litecoin once a week. So if you want to participate in the raffle, just comment down below and you're participating. Also check out my BitConnect videos, because although I talked a lot about Bitcoin in this video, my main income source right now at the moment is BitConnect. So yeah, thank you very much for watching and being with me on this nice journey through the cryptocurrency tools. I hope you're going to have a lot of success with your cryptocurrencies. I hope you stay healthy, and thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.